Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and this is the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, March 3rd, 2014. I'm recording live, as I always do. Live to tape here, live to digital, whatever the fuck it is, here in Toronto, Ontario. And that person yawning in the background like a fucking old man is New Jersey, the pride of New Jersey. Paul Virzi. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? What's going on?
How are you enjoying Canada so far?
Well, you know, dude, the food, right? We were talking about the food here has been.
Yeah.
When have you heard me say, I got to tell you, put New York aside, because you know I'm a big New York food guy. I mean, the food here has been knocking out of the park, man. It's been incredible.
Yeah, in Moncton and Halifax, one of them was that ale house place.
The first place we went
What's
to,
it called? The Triangle?
The Triangle, yeah.
Yeah. We went over there for lunch. Well, first of all, let's just back up for a second. One thing I did want to bring up was what's been fucking hilarious is Paul Virzi going through Canada, eastern fucking Canada. We're driving to Moncton and Halifax. I've never seen this in my life. Like, instead of a school crossing, they literally had that same yellow sign with the fucking moose on it.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Okay? So typical Paul Virzi, typical fucking New Yorker. You just go places and that never done. This guy has been trying to order an Arnold Palmer. Everywhere we've gone.
Yeah.
And what's funny is you've gone from saying confidently, "Can I have an Arnold Palmer?" to now you're just describing the ingredients. We were just downstairs. We started off like, "Can I get an Arnold Palmer?" And they would be like, "What?" And he'd be like,
"That's so true." You noticed I did that.
And he'd be like, "An Arnold Palmer." And they'd be like, "I'm sorry, I don't know." And iced tea, lemonade, Arnold Palmer. And then they're like, "No, we don't have that. You got an iced tea?" "No, we don't have that either." So then the next time you order it, they're like, "Oh, what do you want for this?" And then we got to Halifax, and you ordered it this way. You go, "Yeah, you got an Arnold Palmer? Arnold Palmer? It's iced tea."
I was squinting my eyes
iced
like
tea, yeah, lemonade thing. You did that, and then downstairs in Toronto, you just go, "Yeah, I was wondering, do you have lemonade and iced tea, and you could maybe put those together?" And they're like, "Yeah, no, we don't."
I'm 0 for 3. I'm 0 for 3 with the Arnold Palmer. That's so. You know that as I did.
Why don't you order a Stan Makita? There's probably some sort of fucking drink up here. And absolutely, of course we do.
Yeah, I give up. It's just going to be lemonade or iced tea from now on.
It's fucking hilarious. You have ordered that everywhere. The first time when you said, "Do you have an Arnold Palmer?" They're like, "Well, you go, yeah, mostly lemonade and then just a splash of iced tea." And I'm like, "All right, you hang out with Lawhead because that's how Lawhead."
Well, he gets more lemonade too.
Yeah,
that's a one knock I'll give Canada. That's the food's been great, but they don't, not having lemonade is unacceptable.
Fucking hilarious.
How do you not have lemonade?
Because it's sub-zero up here. That's like some summertime shit.
Oh, lemonade's year round. Lemonade's incredible.
I'm not saying it's not good, Paul.
Yeah, with the first lady, did you see her face when I said that?
Do you have stock in the lemonade? You're like,
no, but
lemonade's year round. Lemonade's wonderful.
Step
right up.
The kid in the girl in Moncton. I go, "Can I get an Arnold Palmer?" And she froze up and she goes, an Arnold, and that's when I realized, dude, you're out of the country, man. You gotta.
Yeah.
And then you kind of just smirked and put your head down. I knew you were like, this is gonna be a disaster.
Yeah, like they don't even golf up here. They don't have golf up here. If you notice, there's no golf courses.
Yeah, I guess it was a little crazy.
Hilarious. We drove by one the other day.
What?
People golf up here. Like they know who Tiger Woods is.
No, they do, but it's just funny that I use an American golfer as a drink, thinking that some kid waitress would know.
And an American golfer from like the '60s. That would be like somebody from Canada going to like South Carolina and ordering a Rocket Richard.
And she was a 19-year-old Canadian waitress.
Oh, how about the little stuck-up chick at the fucking airport this morning in Halifax?
Yeah, I didn't like her.
The one jerk we've met in Canada. How nice are the people in Eastern Canada?
It's beyond.
They're unbelievable.
They're over the top nice. They've been great, and I agree with you. You know what? You said something, and I didn't say it because I thought you were going to be like, fucking Virzi complaining. But you ordered a juice, and then I ordered one, and I asked, "How's the root beer? How's the ginger one?" Remember?
Right.
I go, "How's the ginger hammer?" And she just kind of just goes, she just looked at me dirty. She goes, "I don't like ginger, so I don't like it. But if you like ginger," and I was out right then. I was out when she said that.
Yeah, no. Then she went immediately to texting, and I just started thinking, oh, she must.
I didn't even see her text.
Yeah. She was at one point. She's one of those bored hot chicks.
She's working at the fucking airport. She's done.
Yeah,
it's over.
She looks in the mirror. She goes, I'm better than this, but I can't figure out a way out yet. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
there's got to be a dick to jump on, or something, right? She's probably gonna start fucking stripping out there in Eastern Canada. What's a good name for a titty bar in Eastern Canada? The Caribou Clam Shack, whatever. So I land the night before. Anyways, in Moncton, and then the next day, a buddy of mine that I met at the Mario Lemieux camp said, "If you ever fucking come up here, I'll take you out." And went up and played in the middle of the day, dude. I've never done that on the road. Played a pickup game of hockey.
Right.
And of course, I was such a fucking non-factor in the game, as I always am. I can skate okay.
No, you can skate good, man.
I can skate good compared to you, but not compared to a fucking Canadian. I can't.
No, dude, you're fucking. Well, I gotta just tell. I don't.
Let me finish real quick.
Let me
finish real quick, just to tell the people listening. So I was such a non-factor. Second to last, time I'm out on the ice, I actually blocked a shot just so I would somehow have some positive thing in one shift, and I took it right off the toe, dude. I showed you my toe.
Oh man,
I'm gonna post a picture of it. My whole toe is purple. Now part of that's because I'm a redhead and I got alabaster feet here, so it really shows up. With your Greek skin, I don't think you'd notice it as much. But dude, it's like they should in medical school. Like if they ever just want to show what do they call it, contusion or a bruise, whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Yeah,
they should punch a redhead. And because all the detail comes out, man. It's perfect.
Well, no, you're pale white, so when you were like, I got to show you the toe yesterday, I was just like, let me eat first.
Oh, yeah.
I'll look at it, but let me eat. But, no,
it's fucking horrific,
I just wanted to tell your listeners that the size of Bill's hockey bag is so funny that you travel with this. We're out here.
Hockey bags are in general.
No, it's just
gigantic.
The fact that you have that. You brought the equipment. You care that much, and I love that. I love that because you got to do it to have fun. I mean, you inspire me.
No, and this is the thing too. I have some old school podcast listeners remember I used to advertise skate fenders on my.
Oh, is that right?
On my podcast, and there's these. It's one of the few places you don't have protection if you get hit by the fucking puck. If you're wearing the whole birdcage thing, is on your feet. And this guy did a study where all these, how many manpower games, how much manpower you lost per game in the NHL due to foot injuries and people getting hit with the puck. So he came up with these things, skate fenders, and they basically fit right on the side of the plastic thing. And I brought them, and I psyched myself up going, I don't give a fuck. I'm a comedian. I can't be limping around on stage.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get anywhere in this sport. I'm just having fun. I'm wearing these things. And I got there and I fucking gave into peer pressure like nobody else has them on. I've never even seen anybody with, I guess some people in the NHL wear them. So I don't wear the fucking things. I've never taken a shot like that off my foot ever.
Did it hurt when it happened or did it hurt after?
It was weird. It hurt like hell. And then all of a sudden it felt really warm and it actually felt kind of good.
Yeah.
I finished my shift and then I fucking sat down and then I was thinking is this thing going to make me limp? Fortunately, I haven't limped, but I could bend it and everything. It's fine. It's Barney the dinosaur purple.
Fucking gross, yeah.
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 It's fucking bad.
That's funny. I wouldn't have worn them either. I would have done what you did. If I saw nobody with the guards,
yeah,
I'd be like, I'm not putting this fucking box
and
over
also,
my foot.
and then on top of that, I was in another country, so it's like, these pussy Americans, they fucking come out there dressed like Lindy Ruff.
That's funny, man.
Hang on a second. I actually should have said fucking Ulf Samuelsson. He used to wear the most fucking pads. I just remember a long time ago, Fred Cusick, somebody gave Lindy Ruff a cheap shot and on the Bruins, and even it was such a fucking cheap shot that even the color commentator had to be like, well, that was kind of cheap there. And then Fred Cusick goes, well, you have to hit him. He's so well protected.
Well, I came into your little hockey. You got me into this hockey thing this week, man.
Dude, fucking buying those skates was the funniest shit ever. It was like my wife trying to find a pair of shoes. This fucking guy tried on you're supposed to.
Well, first of all, only Canada has a selection and a wall like that. We go into this,
And that was a
place-
shit one too, because they said the best one was down in Halifax.
that was a shit one. I mean,
Well, they was shit as fuck.
yeah.
You know what it was? It was a shit time to go in. Because it's almost spring. It's fucking hilarious. It's like minus 30 out here, and it's like springtime for them.
They had a wall, top to bottom, every brand, and there was $700 skates there. There was $700, $300, and I'm like, look, I haven't been on skates since I'm 11 years old, so I'm thinking I'm going to go in and get like $60, $50, and you kind of I hope my wife doesn't listen to this. I spent a little money. But she goes, fuck it, whatever.
Right.
I'm kidding. I'm not afraid of my wife.
Right.
You know.
Hey, listen, Paul, you're afraid of your wife. That's okay.
No.
You don't have to
But it's
backpedal.
just,
I understand.
No, but listen, it is kind of crazy to spend money on skates when you haven't done it since, in how many years, and then you're going, listen, they're good. You didn't like peer pressure me into it, but you just go, those are good. They'll last forever. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to have these for 20 years.
Yeah.
So then I was like, get me this pair, and they didn't have my size, and then I finally got these, and you were giving me shit saying I was being a diva trying to get a pair of ice skates, but I don't know
my
what the
God, he
fuck I'm
tries
doing.
on one thing, and I had to literally walk away because I'm one of those people, Paul, like the second I finish a meal, I get up and I leave. And I've been working on doing that. I don't know if you've noticed on this tour that I've actually sit there. Like, dude, I'm scatterbrained. Like, I'm like finishing my last bite.
No, Stacy says I get up and leave, and she goes, can we enjoy this, our water? Can we just enjoy the rest of this? And but I like to sit too now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to do that shit. So I'm seeing you just keep, like some wine connoisseur, keep sending these fucking skates back. So I literally, and I want to get down to Halifax because I got something. It's another place where I can skate. Because my whole thing is I'm not going to booze. I'm going to skate on this fucking thing. I'm actually going to lose weight for once and not become Billy Fatface on the fucking road.
You could do that having a couple of drinks, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, hilarious. Paul's trying to twist my arm.
No,
I got 35 days in, Paul.
I'm 53 today.
Okay? I haven't hit my wife in 7 weeks, and you're going to have me go back to the drink?
We can't not.
So anyway, I'm walking out, acting like I'm checking the car to make sure nobody in unbelievably friendly Canada is going to steal.
You didn't hide
shit.
that well either. You go, at first you go, I was going to go check the car, and then you go, no, the car's fine. You even said, no, the car's fine. And then when I had to change the third pair, you go, I'm going to check the car.
So here's the deal. So I come walking back in, and I'm literally just going, all right, stay calm, don't lose your shit, don't pressure this guy. He's buying skates. He's going to fuck up his feet if he buys the wrong ones. Don't be a selfish dick because you want to drive down to Halifax right now. So I come walking in there, and you have on another pair of skates, and I'm thinking, like, okay, he looks pretty happy. I'm like, how do they feel, Paul? And you're like, the right one's good, but the left one, there's something that's pushing against my toe. It's kind of pushing against my toe.
But he even felt it.
Yeah, and he went in and he said they're all like that.
And then he goes, they're all like that. And he goes, put your heel back.
Yeah, you got to slam your heel down and then tie it tight. Right around your ankle, and your toes supposed to be feathering the end there.
That's what he said. Let your toes. How excited were we walking?
So then we drive down to Halifax. I'm driving fucking Virzi nuts because I'm doing, what was I doing, like 140 kilometers?
It was speed.
140 kilometers in what kilometer zone was it?
I don't know, but you were speeding and it was snowing out, and we even saw a truck fishtail. You were scaring the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, there's always a guy in a pickup who fucking goes off the road.
It's
always in a pickup because I got 4-wheel drive. Don't worry about it.
And he went right off. But
Yeah.
you, at one point, I go, you fishtailed at one time, and I go, man, you gotta.
Yeah, but that wasn't me. That was the snow.
No, that was you
Do you
driving.
realize how dumb what I just said was? Yeah, that's why you're not supposed to be speeding, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, you even said I could feel your nervousness. I was scared, man.
No, you have a way when I'm driving too fast. You have a way about you. You sit in this fucking way where you don't grab your leg,
Right.
but you put your hand on the side
That's funny.
of your leg,
Yeah, I
and
do.
all your fingers are all spread apart like you're getting ready to fucking squeeze the material in your pants.
I do that on an airplane, too. Like it's going to matter. Like the grip of my hand is going to stop.
I slowed down to about 120 kilometers.
You were like in a rush. You were in a rush to get to Halifax.
Yeah, because the public skate was at 4 o'clock, and then we had 2 shows. So we show up down in Halifax, right? Get another fucking unbelievable meal. Unbelievable fucking and it wasn't even the best place.
No, let me tell you something
It was the fucking hotel place. It was incredible.
Let me tell you something right now. If you guys are ever in Halifax and you stay at the Atlantica Halifax, It was the best.
Is that what it was? The Atlantica?
Yes, it was the Atlantica.
Yeah, there's a
Atlantica in Halifax. It was the best fucking seafood chowder I've ever had in my life. In my life, I couldn't believe what I was eating. I told you. I said if my dad ever bit this, he'd start crying.
So and I had scallops or something like that. It was unbelievably fresh, right? So then we go down to the front desk, and I go, we wanted to skate. I'm waiting for them to laugh at us. They go, oh, yeah. I go, how do you drive there? They go, it's right over there. You can walk to it. It's right there.
Just pointed across the street.
So we fucking go there. We're thinking it's going to be an indoor rink. It's sleeting outside. Not sleeting. It was snowing, right?
Yeah.
So we fucking walk down there. And all of a sudden, I just see in the distance, out in this field, this fucking Zamboni driving around. And I'm going, Paul, I think it's outside.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, it's inside. It's inside. I'm like, I don't think that guy's like fucking doing donuts with that thing.
No, I was in denial about it. I go, maybe there's one next to it inside.
I know you didn't have gloves or anything. It was fucking hilarious. So we go down there, and it's this giant oval.
Yeah.
Giant.
That was cool, though, man.
Yeah, I just wish it wasn't snowing because the ice stunk.
It's like a racetrack. It wasn't like a big open rink. It was like you go around. It was like in the Olympics, a speed skating thing.
Yeah, it was fucking unreal.
I was nervous, though. I was nervous because, like, you know, when you go inside with a rink, I could fall into the boards. I could skate onto the boards to grab it, and then I knew that there was nothing. So,
yeah, that's why you're supposed to skate on the outside.
That's what he said, skate on the outside.
Because they had the railing.
And I felt good, but I was joking last night on stage. I go, Burr's one of these guys, you know, he's not admitting he's good. I go, he was spinning around like Dorothy fucking Hamill out there. I picked it up, though, right?
Yeah, you did. You did great.
It up, but
for your first time out there, you were great.
I told you I was glad I didn't have a helmet because I was like, don't crack your head. And if I had a helmet, I might be like, well, I spent $80 on a helmet. You know, no.
Yeah. What, you're going to use it?
Right.
No, it's been good so far. So I got a couple more games lined up, pickup games, which is the shit.
Well, I'll watch. I mean, I'll go skate in the corner,
Watch me fucking play hockey with people who actually know how to play, and that whole Dorothy Hamill idea that you have of me is going to be out the fucking window.
It took everything I had to not fall on my face. What would happen if you gave me a stick and I had to concentrate on a puck? It'd be a nightmare.
Well, at least you probably wouldn't fall down as much. You didn't fall down at all, but then if you got the stick, it kind of helps you stay up. Yeah, I got to admit, it's weird skating without a stick.
Oh,
I don't have confidence skating backwards without a stick. There's something about I'm just used to that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And having all my stuff on, so if I fall down, I don't bruise like my toe, you know? I don't fucking know.
How about that guy who was dressed nice?
Oh, the guy who looked like he was going out to the club.
Guy looked like he was going to a wedding reception. He was so good at skating.
Oh,
he
yeah.
looked like he was going to. He had like nice pants on, and he was just whipping around there.
That's right. He wasn't sweating at all.
No.
He probably went right to the club, got blown, and then fucking left.
Showed up to the club holding him.
Exactly. Hey, by the way, we want to thank everybody who came out to the show so far on this tour. We're having a great fucking time up here, and even the New Yorker Paul Virzi is saying that he loves Canada. We're having a great time up here. A lot of people make fun of this country. I don't know why. I like them. You know what I like about these guys is Russia's going into the Ukraine, and you can, you know, and they can sit here and shake their heads like, well, we don't approve of that, but they're not going to be like, you know.
But Canada never really has gotten involved, right? Canada's never been one to get involved.
No. Well, we drag them into our fucking messes. Like a bunch of their guys have gotten killed over in the Middle East. If you watch the Hockey Night in Canada, Don Cherry shows them all the time. It's fucking brutal.
Yeah,
because they actually show them. We don't show them down there because after all the college kids protested Vietnam, and you know they figured out, well, don't show this shit on the news. So they just, you know,
we drag them. That's funny. They're like the neighbor that like is laid back and doesn't want to go out to the club, and we're like, no, just come on.
Starting a fight. We start a fight, like, right, Paul? Right, Canada? You think that too, right? Yeah, I mean, kind of. I don't know if we need to resort to violence. Paul, this is the longest I've hung out with you without absolutely destroying my liver.
No, I was just on the phone with my wife, and I said, Stace, not one drop of alcohol, not one drink.
Did she believe you?
No, she goes, yeah. And I go, not only that, I had 7 fucking salads. I said, I've eaten 7 salads. I've eaten 7 salads, and I've had not one drink of alcohol. I haven't had a cigar. I have been an angel. But you know what?
Yeah.
The buck stops here.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm telling you right now.
The devil is tossing and turning.
Oh, one of the greatest lines. One of the greatest lines Bill Burr ever said. We were out. We were smoking a cigar without booze.
No, we weren't. We were driving out to the fucking gig in Long Island.
Oh, I was before the cigar. We're driving out to a gig in Long Island.
The music tent thing.
Well, yeah, the Westbury
Westbury.
Music Fair. And we're sitting there and we're talking about how we haven't drank and we're talking about cigars. And Bill starts the sentence with this. He goes, "But Paul, man, I got to tell you." And I'm thinking the next thing out of his mouth, "I feel great. I don't want to drink anymore." And he just goes, "I got to tell you, man, the devil inside of me is tossing and turning." And I said, that is a fucking movie line. I said, Scorsese or fucking Tarantino has to hear that. The devil inside me.
I can feel the devil tossing and turning.
I can feel the devil tossing and turning. Oh, great line.
Yeah, brutal.
Great line. I said yesterday, I go, our two devils are in some room right now just going, what the fuck? Let us out.
No, dude, we've basically been up here on a kind of a mandate. Is what we've been doing so far. It's been fucking ridiculous. We're eating salads.
We're eating salads. I'm going to bed at I'm going to bed early. I'm drinking water. It's just,
You know what was hilarious was when we went into that bar after in Moncton.
Nightmare.
Like how hammered
those people got.
Oh my God!
And seeing how drunk.
I no, and I don't judge them because I look and go, that's what I do.
But you never get like that.
I've done that.
You've been like that?
No, they were friendly drunk.
People touching your shoulder. No, I don't like that.
No, I yell. I can yell. Like there's a point where I get drunk. I'm a happy drunk, but if I get drunk and there's somebody that just I don't know what they just fucking.
No, you turn into Bleacher Creature fan when you get like really that drunk.
At sporting events,
you're a yeller.
do.
Yeah, you're a yeller. Like you yell
Alabama.
Shit out of, he does every syllable at the Alabama LSU game. Alabama is the dream ends tonight, and all of these like Crimson Tide people who are wearing Dockers and like are looking at him, going, "What is he talking about?"
I didn't know what there was. I didn't know the SEC was like that. I thought they were fucking. I didn't realize they were such like.
No, you said something about someone's.
They're so quiet.
No, one time because you never said anything bad, but one time you said something about someone like a mother, but you didn't say about someone's direct mother. You were just like,
Jesus.
No, you were like, your mother's a good. No, you said something about that, like, but not like direct. And one guy just goes like they just looked at you like that. They were so horrified. Yeah. They were so horrified. It was so funny. And then the time you actually made me embarrassed and blush almost when what you did to the kicker of the Miami Dolphins, that guy Carpenter last year. Like I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there. I'm the comic. I think things are funny. I'm drinking, and you're just relentlessly, "Hey, Carpenter! Carpenter!" And everyone, it was at the Cincinnati Bengals game, and everyone's looking at Bill, and I'm leaning away from him, embarrassed. "Carpenter, you're a liability, Carpenter."
Yeah, the field goal kicker.
Get your real estate license. And you had half the people laughing, and I'm going, Bill is fucking.
The guy in front of me, the Bengals fan, said, "Get on that guy Carpenter. He's their kicker."
He said, "Yeah, he
did." And it was a close game, so
No, they were all into it, but I was like, "Oh my God!"
I was cheering for the home team.
He's going in.
That's too bad. I see. That's why I got to be honest with you. Like I'm liking living like this. I'm gonna fuck it up tonight. Tonight we're actually in Toronto and we're going to the Maple Leafs game. And I've been trying to explain to Paul what an absolute honor and privilege it is to somehow score Maple Leaf tickets because I have hookups. Like literally NHL office. I blog for them, so I still know a couple of people over there. And I never hit them up for tickets or whatever, but like the Maple Leafs are the only ones. They don't give a fuck. Like they're just like, yeah, no, there's no tickets.
No, somebody told me, have you been to a hockey game in Canada before? And I said no, and they go, it's a whole other level.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's
fucking awesome.
They
man.
go, no, I'm really excited.
And they obviously know, it's their game. They know the game. They won the men's and the women's gold.
No, we talked yesterday. Being in Canada lets me know when a son and father skate together, it's like the equivalent of a father and son throwing the ball in the backyard.
Yeah, playing
baseball.
catch.
Like I've never seen a store that had that many hockey skates. Like everything is hockey here.
Dude, that oval thing, I've never seen anything like that.
That was awesome.
I thought that was the coolest fucking thing ever. Like I always like that's the kind of shit. Like if I ever moved back east, I would build that in my back. I would build a backyard hockey rink. There's no fucking way I wouldn't. It's goddamn global warming. By the time I fucking do it, I'm not going to be able to have to fucking live in the Yukon to do it.